Hello everybody, this is Mr. Rob and welcome back to another episode of the Washington Commanders franchise here on Madden NFL 24, where today our Washington Commanders travel to Lumen Field to face the 5-6 Seattle Seahawks. Commanders currently sit 3-8 on the season. It's not been a good year record-wise, but we are coming off of a dominating win at home against the Las Vegas Raiders, so this is a good game to see if this team can keep up the play from a week ago. The offense was clicking. The defense played phenomenal, only giving up 3 points, and that was off of a interception on the offense. So if we can keep that level of play, maybe we can come away victorious today. But if you're excited for this one, make sure you drop a like and you subscribe down below, especially if you want more franchise content as we get into the final leg of the season. The Seattle Seahawks will start off first with the football, which brings out Geno Smith and this offense. Smith, 2,300 yards this year, 21 touchdowns to 7 interceptions. The Seahawks currently with the losing record, but not out of the playoff hunt just yet. Their first play will be a pass from Geno, who throws it right side, and it's going to be caught. Nice toe tap grab by Shenault at the sidelines. Commanders would actually challenge that. They lost. I thought he was out of bounds, but it was clearly obvious he was inbounds. So after the burn timeout, the next play is a 1-yard loss to Noah Fant left side. Seahawks will go to the ground for the first time, and it'll be stuffed. Kenneth Walker, the third, meets Daron Payne, and quickly Seattle faces a long 3rd and 11. Geno's empty. He steps up in the pocket, doesn't know where to go, so he's going to take a deep shot right side. Has a man down there, but is incomplete. Trying to find Smith Njigba, but is swatted away by Cameron Curl. And that'll bring up the Washington Commanders offense, which played pretty good last week. Phoenix numbers still not the best this year. 1,400 yards, 1,450, 7 touchdowns to 9 interceptions. But he's shown some promise this season. He'll start off their own 19-yard line. First play will be a give to Singletary, who had a very busy week last week. He picks up 10 on the ground in his first play. Next play, Phoenix to the air. Quick throw right side is McLaurin, and McLaurin's going to battle through some contacts and pick up a tough 8 yards. 2nd and 2, back to Singletary. Stretch give, but he cuts it upfield nicely. Beautiful vision there by Singletary to find that hole, and he picks up 12. It's not about midfield. The handoff to Kareem Hunt now, who gets his first carry of the day, and he's going to get tackled at the line of scrimmage. And in motion here, 2nd and 10, flip pass to Scary Terry. And McLaurin is going to cut right side. He's going to pick up 3 on the shovel pass and make it 3rd and 7. Penix back to the air. He stands in the gun. Fires across the middle, and he has Dotson, who makes the tough grab. Dotson's gone off his best game of the season last week after returning to the lineup, and he gets a big 3rd down gain there. So now a new set of downs, 3-yard carry for Singletary, who had 37 of those last week for a $170 in a score. 2nd and 7, he gets another handoff up the middle, fights forward, pick up a 4, and it's another 3rd down for the Commanders. 3rd and 3. They trust Singletary up the middle. He's going to fall forward. Just gets enough for the 1st down. Drive stays alive. 5-man pressure. It's a quick pass for McLaurin, who catches it to pick up a 5. 2nd and 5 now. Penix back to the air. Looks right side. Floats it for Singletary, and he has a score. Touchdown. Commanders beats Jamal Adams' single coverage. And it's a 7-0 lead for Washington. Another good start for the Commanders today. See if they can keep it up their second drive on defense. It's a 2-yard gain for Kenneth Walker. 2nd and 8 now. Smith to the air. Steps back in the pocket, and he's going to be sacked down. It's a big loss of 16. Chase Young gets another sack on the season. He's starting to rally those up. 3rd and about a quarter of the field now. Smith just tries a screen here for Fant, and he's going to trip over a down defender and come nowhere near the marker. Another punt. So the Commanders get their next drive. Here's 2nd and 10. It's a bubble screen for Dotson, who picks up 5. Now a 3rd down opportunity here for the Commanders. Short for Singletary. He's not going to come close to the marker, so both defenses now starting to settle into this ball game. Seahawks with less than a minute to go in the first quarter have 2nd and 10. Smith throws it across the middle, and he gets intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed, his first interception as a Commander. We've waited quite some time for that. Comes away with the football, puts the Commanders in good field position as we head to the second quarter, currently up 7-0 after the defense continues their hot play from last week. 2nd and 7 to begin the quarter. Quick pass for McLaurin. He picks up 10. He's got a 1st down. Now to the 23, handoff Singletary. Collapsing down is Devin Witherspoon. He tackles him after only a gain of 1. 2nd and 9, now 3 tight ends in the formation. Penix goes play fake. Fires for the end zone. He's got McLaurin down there for a touchdown. Commanders strike off the play fake for another passing touchdown. They lead 14-0. This team continues to play really solid football. After a false start, it's 1st and 15 and make it now 2nd and 14 after what's ruled a rush. 3rd and 10 now for Seattle. Smith drops back, fires across the middle, and he has a nice throw. As DK Metcalf finally get involved, the superstar wide receiver gets a 1st down. Next play is going to be a loss of 1, though. NFL Defensive Player of the Year, Jonathan Allen, with another TFL. He continues to rack those up. 2nd, 11, another interception. It's Snead again, his 2nd INT of the game. Has 0 coming in. He gets 2 today. The former Kansas City Chief corner finally getting his hands on the football. So that gives the Commanders the ball back, as here's a running pass for Penix that's incomplete. But an impressive throw nonetheless. 2nd and 10 to the ground. Here's Kareem Hunt, the former Arizona Cardinal, who's had a couple of games facing the Seahawks the past couple of years. He picks up 6, now makes it 3rd and 4. Singletary checks in, and he doesn't fool anybody on the spin. So the Commanders will get nothing after the interception. They still lead 14-0, though, as the Seattle offense has been very ice cold today. There's another loss, Cameron Curl again. Nice job in coverage. 3rd and 6 for the Seahawks now. Smith, right side, incomplete. And again, the Commanders' defense gets off the field. This is the defense I thought we were going to have this season. I'm glad they're finally starting to show up. Here's a new drive for the Commanders as Clancy gets absolutely destroyed at the 1st down marker. He's ruled inches shy, so now 2nd and inches. Commanders go play fake, and it's McLaurin deep downfield. He breaks the tackle and gets a 35-yard pickup. Washington's offense starting to click now. They're back in the red zone. So the next play, they'll go to Singletary. He will meet Devin Bush in the hole for a gain of 2. Bunch to the left now, 2nd and 8. Penix makes some adjustments. Flips it for Singletary. What a flip. As he'll get minimal yardage and actually be hurt on the play. But Singletary will be okay. 3rd and 9 now. Bunch to the right. Penix in the pocket. 4-man rush. Feels some heat. Rolls to his left. And he's just going to dump this one to the sideline. So the Commanders will kick the field goal. They now lead by 3 scores. 17-0. 2nd and 10 for Seattle. Smith feels pressure. This one's in the ground. He's only 10 for 18 for 80 yards and 2 interceptions today. Defense shutting down the Seahawks offense. As 3rd and 10, Smith has nowhere to go but to throw it to the sideline. That's another Seattle Seahawks punt. So we'll head to the 2-minute warning. Commanders with the football up 17-0. They do face a 3rd and 4, though, as here's Penix on 3rd and 4. He feels pressure around the edge. That's the superstar 2nd-year man out of Alabama, Dallas Turner, with the pressure. So Washington will punt the football back. The Seahawks at least have a minute 45 to potentially do some damage for the half, and this will help. Nice strike to Metcalf. They go hurry up. Next play, dump off for Fant. That one's short, picks up 5. Staying no huddle. Next play, Smith to the air, looks left side, and that one should have been intercepted. You mean Davis had his hands on it. It goes right through them. So Seahawks catch a big break there. As 3rd and 5, here's Laetitia Chenault up the middle. 1st down into enemy territory. Next play, right side, and this one should have been picked off too. Come on, you mean Davis. You got to pull one of those in. 2 good chances of interception, both of them dropped. It's now 2nd and 10. Smith feels some heat again, and he throws this one out of bounds. So another big 3rd and 10 here for the Seahawks offense. Commanders bring 5. It's picked up, and he's going to find Laviska Shenault again. 1st down, Seattle calls a timeout. Now 40 seconds to go. Right side, this one's incomplete. Cameron Curl. Great defensive play today. He knocks that one free of Metcalf. Not easy to do. 2nd and 10. This one's short. That is DK Metcalf who hangs on to that one after a pickup of 2. Clock continues to run, though, inside 20 seconds. Commanders will again bring pressure on 3rd down. It doesn't get home. And a nice strike to Noah Fant on the left side will move the chains. Now down to 13 seconds. Smith into the air. Left side. Fant again. He gets out of bounds at the 1. Stops the clock at 9 seconds. They go empty here, 2nd and 1. Quick pass right side is caught. There's the touchdown. Jackson Smith-Njigba, the X-Factor receiver, gets the score. So the Seahawks will get on the board to end the first half. And we'll take a 17-7 lead going into the first half. Commanders playing a completely different team these past couple of weeks. Can they keep it up in this one? We'll have to find out in the second half. So unfortunately for the Commanders, it might be a little too late this year considering we are 3-8. But there's some other teams or it's not too late. The Giants, one of them, they're currently a playoff team. They lead 17-0 over another team vying for a wild card spot in the New Orleans Saints. A Big Blue trying to solidify their spot. On the West Coast, coast to coast, the 49ers play host to the Jaguars, and they're leading 14-3. San Fran went to the Super Bowl 2 years ago, trying to get back to that same spot. Well, the Jaguars can't seem to shake what's been a disappointing year. Finally, in Dallas, the Cowboys play host to the Patriots, and the New England Patriots win 24-21, which means Dallas is 500, and they're currently on the outside looking in. So Dallas needs to turn around here in the final stretch of the season, while the Patriots, they look to lock up the AFC East. They sit now 9-4. Back to our game, though. It's a 10-point lead here for the Commanders. They'll start the football to begin the second half. There's a pass breakup. That's the superstar Tranquill with that one. Second and 10, back to the ground. Singletary right side. He picks up 7. Makes it a much more manageable 3rd and 3. Penix will throw for it. He checks it down for Hunt. He's at the marker, but Adams will stop him inches shy. So that'll be a 3-and-out here for the Commanders. Ryan Stonehouse will punt this one to the Seahawks, but he gets hit on the punt. There is a flag down, so this will not matter. The Seahawks with a big blow there. They get personal foul roughing the kicker. That's a 15-yarder. Derek Hall with the flag. So that gives the Commanders this drive a second lease on life, and they're at midfield now. They'll start off on the ground with Singletary up the middle. Braden Daniels, the right guard, with great blocking to free that hole. He's struggled in pass defense, but he's done pretty well in run protection. Next play, Singletary gets outside. He picks up a first down. Noah Clancy a little banged up on the play, but he would be okay. Out to the 27. Penix to the air on first down. Looks right side. Has a man open. It's Singletary. He takes the hit from Jamal Adams, but he holds on. Touchdown Commanders. The second time they've burnt them on that wheel route. That's now 3 touchdowns for Michael Penix. So now down 24-7, the Seahawks got to start getting this one going. There's great defense by Kendall Fuller. It's almost like the secondary has completely just turned the page. Second and 10, 5-yard gain there for Walker. Definitely his best run of the day. Now 3rd and 5, looking right side. This one's caught. Tough catch there by Fant, but a big one as it keeps the drive alive. 3 tight ends on the formation here, 1st and 10. Walker gets away from Crisp. He's tackled down after 2 by Jartavius Martin, who had a pick 6 a week ago. Quick 3-step drop here on 2nd and 8. This one's incomplete. Kendall Fuller has done a very good job against Metcalf today. Now 3rd and 8 here for the Seahawks. Deep shot right side. It's caught. Sliding grab there by Laviska Shenault, who's had the best day by far for any Seahawk on offense. He puts Seattle at the 28 of Washington as they'll go back to the ground, and Walker has nowhere to go. 11 carries, 16 yards. 2nd and 9. Quick pass right side. It's Shenault again who holds on, and he will be marked inches shy. Right guard David Everett hurt on the play. On 3rd and inches, they go to the ground, and it's not going to get it. Tracked down from behind by Tranquill, but the Seahawks are going to go for it. 4th and inches. Smith drops back. Quick pass. It's caught. Held on for Noah Fant. Big grab and puts them now at the 12. Next play, they're going to go to Fant again, and he gets a touchdown. He beats Davis on the outside. That's the back-to-back touchdown drives here for the Seahawks. They're only trailing now 24-14. So here's the next drive here for the Commanders. 7 yards for Singletary. Already at the 35 of Seattle. He gets outside. Singletary outruns the defense. He will pick up a first down, but Andrew Wiley is hurt on the play. Late in this drive, now 3rd and 8. Seahawks, they bring 5. Penix throws across the middle. McLaurin will be marked shy. That'll be a field goal for the Commanders. They extend their lead. No, they're actually going to go for it. Surprising call, 4th and 2. Bieniemy's going to go for it despite a sure field goal, and Singletary will not get it. I'm stunned that Eric Bieniemy called that, but it's not going to pay off. So what should be a 13-point lead, in my opinion, is now a 10-point lead still for the Washington Commanders, and the Seahawks are starting to gain some momentum. 6 yards there on first down. Now 2nd and 4. Bootleg for Smith. He's going to fire it across the field, well out of bounds. So now 3rd and 4 here for the Seahawks. In the gun. Bunch off to the left. Smith He's going to look across the middle, and it should be intercepted. Davis, that's 3 times you dropped the surefire in INT. Nonetheless, that'll take us to the end of the third quarter with the Commanders lead 24-14, just a quarter away from getting their 4th win of the season. They start the fourth quarter here, 2nd and 10. Short pass here for McLaurin. He picks up 7. 3rd and 3 now. Bubble screen for Dotson. He gets a great block from McLaurin, and that's going to spring him free. Jahan Dotson races down the sideline. Pickup of 22. Great blocking on the outside, though, by McLaurin. You got to give him a shout-out. Next play, handoff Singletary right side. He gets some space. That's 7 more on the ground for our superstar halfback. Next play here, 2nd and 3. Phoenix to the air. Has Turner barreling down on him. He's going to roll to his left. Fires, and another great pass that's incomplete. But again, accuracy being showed by Phoenix Jr. today. 3rd and 3 now, just trying to get the first. Here's a short pass for Robinson, who outruns the defense to the end zone. Another touchdown for the Commanders. That's the 4th passing touchdown of the day for Michael Penix Jr. A career game here for the second-year man out of Washington. As we'll kick it up and good, we now lead by 3 scores. And the Seattle Seahawks face 4th and 2 on their next drive, and they're not going to get it. This one all but over. But before we get there, the highlights are not done. 3rd and 10. Penix to the air. It's the wheel route again. This time Hunt has it for a touchdown. 5 passing touchdowns for Penix Jr. 3 of those off of that wheel route to the right side. But guess what? We're not done. 2nd and 7. Penix off a play fake. Fires to the end zone. He has McLaurin. Yes, 6 passing touchdowns for Michael Penix Jr. today. What a game for the youngster. Seahawks, though, on 3rd and goal would end up getting another touchdown, but it does not matter in the long run. Final score, the Commanders win 45-21 over the Seattle Seahawks. An explosion in the fourth quarter. Penix out of nowhere threw for 6 touchdown passes. This is not the same team I remember just from a couple of weeks ago. This team is playing their best football. I get the Seahawks and the Raiders aren't the 2 best teams, and Geno Smith and Sam Howell are far from stellar quarterbacks. But you got to give it up to this defense. They have played shutdown football for the most part the past 2 weeks. Very, very impressive stuff. We couldn't hold anybody to under 30 points. Now we've held our past 2 opponents to under 30 combined. Here's the rest of the league here on Week 13 as we get deeper into the action. We'll start off on Thursday Night Football, where we see the Texans get a big win over the Chargers, trying to spoil Los Angeles' chance at the postseason. C.J. Stroud, 2 touchdown passes, and the Texans, who aren't having the best of years, do play spoiler at home and pick up a nice win over the Bolts. On Sunday games, the Falcons beat the Cardinals 31-17. And how about Zach Richards getting the 2nd start of his career, the rookie out of Portland State, and for the 2nd straight week, he throws for 3 touchdown passes. He's keeping the Falcons alive in this playoff race because Ritter will not be back until the postseason. In the AFC, the Colts beat the Raiders, and this time it was Riley Leonard who got the start for the Raiders. Sam Howell benched after 3 starts. Leonard played pretty good in his first career start, but Indy, they're one of the best teams in the AFC. On Sunday night, the Eagles beat the Broncos 35-13. Again, Mills played decent, but the Broncos, it's just been a very tough season for them. Nothing has gone their way. We've documented that, while the Eagles, the defending Super Bowl champions, trying to get back to the promised land. And finally, on Monday Night Football, the Titans beat the Chiefs at home. A big win here for Tennessee. They're not having the best of years, but anytime you can beat KC, it's impressive. And they get one over on the Chiefs here on Monday Night Football. Here are your players of the week. Penix obviously gets it for his 6 touchdown passes. Snead should have got it with 2 INTs. Instead, they give it to Jack of the Eagles just because he had 10 tackles. I digress, but on the other end, Kyle Duggar at least got it for his 2 INTs for the Patriots, while Joe Burrow gets 4 touchdown passes for the number 1 seed Bengals. Speaking of C's, we'll take a look at the playoff picture real quick. Not much changed this week as opposed to last week. I'm pretty sure it's all the same 14 teams in, but still something to look at. The Bengals and the Rams hold serve, while the Eagles are up to the 2 seed, and Tampa Bay falls to the 3. Next episode, we'll travel on the road to face the Giants, who sit 7-5. We have played New York this year. It was 4 weeks ago that we lost to them, but I'm very interested to see how this matchup goes. We're a lot better team, I would say, now than we were if we played them the first time. And our defense is playing strong. And more importantly, we have a breakout opportunity for Michael Penix Jr. I cannot wait to see if he can get it done and get back up to star depth. But you'll have to stay tuned for the next one for that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying the episodes. These past 2 victories have been a breath of fresh air, and I've definitely enjoyed them more. Hope you guys have too. If you have, make sure you drop a like and you subscribe down below, especially if you want more football content. This is Mr. Rob, and I'll see you next time.